So, good morning, good evening, everybody. I'm sorry. And today I'm going to talk to you about something new thing, which is to improve yourself, how you can improve. So, reading is the answer which gave me inside my soul. So, now, as you know, that I'm here to reading the books of David Goggins, as you know, and it is such a wonderful and such a great book. Last time I read it, and it feels amazing for me, and that's the thing which every day I will hear for you, and soon I will teach you some subject which is the mathematics. If you want to interested, then please see my video, and thank you. That's great. So wait a minute. After that, I will come again. So, guys, finally I came here. This is, and now this would be the great and interesting to me to read the books, because without reading, I'm not going to getting powerful myself. So now we are headed the impossible task. So please, the I wanna request the guys, please subscribe my channel and like this video, and we will start right now, because every day I will come here and reading the books. So last time I read The Impossible Task. So now I'm going to start from here, which is, well, I turned off the television and thought about my own life. It was a life devoid by drive and passion. But I knew if I continued to surrender to my fear and my feelings of inadequacy, I would be allowing them to find the power in the emotion that had laid me low, harness and use them to empower me to rise up, which is exactly what I did. Because if we our fears, we cannot do anything. We have to keep doing it. And that's the main mentality that I have had. So now I need to read the books. Okay. I dumped that stick in the trash, laced up my shoes, and hit the street again, because he tried first attempt, failed it. But again he went, and that's great. On my first run, I felt severe pain, because he never ever run 6 to 1 year ago. I felt severe pain in my legs and my lungs at the quarter mile. My heart raised and I stopped. He stopped when their heart raised. So when you are at that moment, you are not seeing your body. You are just in flight out of fight mode. This time, I felt the same pain. My heart raced like a car running hot, but I ran through it and the pain faded. By the time I bent over to catch my breath, and I run a full mile. So I want to request the guys who are seeing me, please subscribe my channel and see that the videos on there. It is just an exercise. So now I'm starting to reading the book to improve myself, and also you can improve to yourself also. Just practice reading the books just like me, and speak in front of the camera, speak in front of the mirror as your, okay. That's when I first realized that not all physical and mental limitation are real. These are not real. I again said that it's not real. What is not real? Physical pain and mental limitations are real, and that a habit of giving up way too soon. I also knew that it would be take every ounce of force and toughness I could muster to pull off the impossible. I was starting at hours, at days, because you have to take little by little. If you do hard work, take time, take small steps. Okay, so if you are driven like that, start with a small step like hours, then days and week of non-stop suffering, because the suffering and the pain is your gain. Okay, I would have to push myself to very edge of mortality. I had to accept the very real possibility that I might die, because this time I wouldn't quit, because it is the fight of the flight mode. Okay, you have to keep doing, just doing, no matter how fast my heart raced and no matter how much pain I was in. Trouble was there was no battle plan to follow, no blueprint. I had to create one from scratch. Only one person like me. It means he and she want to be do something, and thus looking at this video are just, I'm saying that just they are looking. Okay, so keep it up. Just like this video and change yourself, change your life. Just putting hard work, and same it's me also. If you put hard work, it's on to you how you feel. Why hard work is always give you more? Because the hard work is the only thing that can change you, that tells you inside your mind, don't fucking do it, but you still want to do. And that's this book tells about. And that's such a great, thank you so much. This would be the that I'm reading this book. I'm so grateful to be, I'm here to read this book. So I had to create one from scratch. The typical day went something like this, because it is flight of the fright mode. It is impossible task. So look at the impossible task, how it looked be. I'd wake up at 4:30 a.m., munch a banana and hit the Aswag books to preparation of Navy SEAL. Around 5 a.m., I take the book of my stationary bike where I'd sweat and study. For 2 hours, look at that. Study for 2 hours with riding a stationary bike. Stationary bike is this like a cycle and does not move it, and just you have to take some pedal. Remember, my body was a mash. I couldn't run multiple miles yet, so I had to burn as many calories as I could on the bike. After that, I drive over a Carmel High School and jump into the pool for 2 hours. Swim, look at their work, non-stop working. Because he know that he want to change. If you want to change, there is no rule of taking steps. It is just to do it again and again. How far you can do it, and that's your mentality like that. This is impossible task it would be. You can do it, just keep it up. Okay? After that, I drive over the Carmel High School and jump into the pool for 2 hours swim. For there, I hit the gym for a circuit workout that include the bench press, because you know circuit workout is like that. When you do some exercise, take some second rest and do again it, and it raise your heart, so improve your stamina more and more. The circuit will look like this: bench press, incline press, and lots of leg exercise. Bulk was the enemy. I needed reps, and I did 5 or 6 sets of 200 to 300 reps. And look at this. This is such an amazing elite athlete training like that. Then it was back to the stationary bike for 2 hours more because he wanted to do something. And if you like that, the life, whole life would change because he want to become like a seal. So make a dream to yourself and then keep it up. And I wanna request, I wanna talk to you that please subscribe my channel, see the videos on my YouTube channel, and there see that I run some push-ups, a lot of things also. I was constantly hungry because it would be the a lot of hard work. Then the hungriness is that fundamental. Dinner was my one true meal each day, but there wasn't much to eat. I ate grilled or sweated chicken breast and some sweeted vegetable along with a thimble of rice. After dinner, I do another 2 hours on the bike. That's great, guy. Hit the sack, wake up, and do it all over again. Knowing the odds were stacked sky high against me. What I was trying to achieve is like a D student applying to Harvard or walking into the casino and putting every single dollar you own or number in roulette and acting as if winning is a foregone conclusion. I was betting everything I had on myself, no guarantee of success. Just keep it up. I weighed myself twice daily, and within 2 weeks, I dropped 25 pounds. My progress only improved as I kept grinding because it's happening. Sometimes what happens when we feel that if you don't do something and you feel, oh, I'm not doing these things, so I am not getting better. So what I need to do, if you kept grinding, if you kept doing these things, then you feel that, oh, that's great, that's it, can I can achieve anything. Okay, so keep doing these things. Okay, and weight that started peeling off. 10 days later, I was at 250, light enough to begin doing push-ups, pull-ups, and start running my ass off. I'd still wake up, hit the stationary bike, the pool, and the gym, but I also incorporated 2, 3, and 4 mile runs. I ditched my running shoes and ordered a pair of bait slides, the same boot seal candidates wear in beauty slash ass, and started running in those. So if you want to, if you have dream and you are not achieving but you want to be achieved and you are in progress, so feel like that you are the your dream and look like and do those type of things from that. With so much effort you think my nights would have been restful. No, it's not happening like that. But they were filled with anxiety because we know a lot of fucking bunch of things you have to do, a lot of things you have. So what happened in your night, it is painful, you are little bit fear of what tomorrow I will do, like this type of things you have to think. So it's not the getting restful. My stomach growled and my mind stalled. I dream of complex aswap questions and dread the next day's workout. I was putting out so much on almost no fuel that depressions became a natural side effect. Yes, that's happening when you are continuously do some things and your mind is literally are becoming different. So what happens, it is natural side effect. You can see that you are very annoying from another person, you are too angry to getting if you are you do the things and you're not getting flavor, you are getting angry on yourself. So my splintering marriage was veering towards divorce. Pam made it very clear that she and my stepdaughter would not be moving to San Diego with me. If by some miracle I could pull this off. They stayed in Brazil most of the time, and when I was all alone in Carmel, I was in turmoil. I felt both worthless and helpless as my endless stream of self-defeating thoughts picked up steam. When depression is smothering you, in blots out all light and leads, you will nothing to cling on to for hope. All you see is negativity. For me, the only way to make it through that was to feed off my depression. I had to flip it and convince myself that all that self-doubt and anxiety was confirmation that I was no longer living an aimless life. My task was My task may turn out to be impossible, but at least I was back on the motherfucking mission. Because you have mission, do not think about anything, just focus on your mission, keep getting there. Okay? So, some nights when I was feeling low, I'd call Skaljo. He was always in the office early in the morning and late at the night. I did not confine in him about my depression because I didn't want him to doubt me. So at that point, because you don't need to see, you don't need to show off that I am getting not good at to myself. I am confident. You have to always look because someone can misuse to you. So please don't show them like this. Always show them you are confident, you are the great, and that can build you a great person and amazing. Okay, so I called Scaldo. He was always at the office early in the morning and late in the night. I did not confine him about my depression because I did not want him to doubt me. I used those calls to pump myself. I told him how many pounds I dropped and how much work I was putting in. And he reminded me to keep studying for that ASVA because you know that if you are chasing the dream, if you see that it has a paper, a written exam, so you have to practice it. Okay, Robert, that I had the Rocky soundtrack on cassette and I listened to going the distance for inspiration. On long bike rides and runs, with those horns blasting in my brain, I'd imagine myself going through beauty slashes, diving into cold water, and crushing hell week. I was wishing, I was hoping, but by the time I was down to 250. My quest to qualify for the seals wasn't daydream anymore. I had a real chance to accomplish something most people, including myself, thought was impossible. Still, there was bad days. Of course, when you do hard work, there is bad days, there is a good days. Good days you are keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. But bad days, if you in the bad days do yourself work, that can change it to you. So please don't focus on the bad days, good days. What do you focus on that? Your discipline. Your discipline can change it anything. So now still, there were bad days, okay? One morning, not long after I dipped below 250, I weighed in and had only lost a pound from day before. I had so much weight to lose. So it has some pressures that you have to lose it. So keep going it. I could not afford the plateau. That's all I thought about while running 6 miles and swimming too. That's great things. He done it. I was exhausted and sore when I arrived in the gym for my typical 3 hour circuit workout. So he tired that I think he missed some exercise. Yes, after rocking over 100 pull-ups in series of sets, see that that's great guy. I was back on the bar for max set with no ceiling. Going in, my goal was to get 12, but my hands were burning fire as I stretched my chin over the bar for the try to get out my head. Okay, sorry. 12, but my hands were burning fire as I stretched my chin over the bar for the 10th time because he missed it something. For weeks, the temptation to pull back had been ever present. That's great mentality of discipline. And I always refused. That day, however, the pain was too much, and after my 11th pull up, I gave in, dropped down, and finished my workout. One pull up side means he did it, but one pull up he didn't do that. And what happened that after? What happened? Well, he feel that I didn't do it. I didn't complete it. So what happened that after? It's bothering you inside your mind. Say that you are not completing your work. Keep doing it yourself. So what happened that? It's bothering. That what happened after that? That one stayed with me along with that 1 pound. I tried to get out of my hand, but they would not leave me the fuck alone. They taunted me to be drive home. I'm sorry because there is a curse language uses here. Wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. They taunted me on drive home. And at my kitchen table, I ate a sliver grind chicken and a blunt. Something about it. So I grabbed my keys, and I know that I'm not doing my complete work. So he go again and do whole workout again it. So if you have that kind of mentality, I have that kind of mentality, everything is changed. You can change like that because you know that I'm not completed. My mission is not to get motivation. My mission is to get disciplined. And how you can discipline? You are in the discipline by whatever the task you have had, just keep it up, complete it, then go and do different codes. So these are the things is such a great mentality have had. Okay, you cut corners and you are not going fucking make it. I said out loud as I drove back to the gym. There are no shortcuts for you, David Garlings. No shortcut. So please don't focus on the shortcuts because shortcut cannot be changed it to you. I did my entire pull-up workout over again. One missed pull-up cost me an extra 250, and there would be a similar episode. Whenever I cut run or swim short because I was hungry or tired, I always go back and beat myself down even harder. And that is great when sometimes happening. But what happens when we are just keep in grinding? I was hungry or tired, I always go back and beat myself down even harder. That was the only way I could manage the demons in my mind. Either way, there would be suffering. I had to choose between physical suffering in the moment and the mental anguish of wandering. If that one missed pull up, the last lap in the pool, the quarter mile I skipped on the road or trail would end up costing me an opportunity of lifetime. It was the easy choice. When it came to the seals, I wasn't leaving anything up to the chance. And thank you so much. That's amazing reading today. I have done it. So, so please, guys, I wanna request to you that what whoever sees my videos, please like this videos. I know that I'm not good at in English language, but I wanna suggest it to you. Just keep it up and just focus on yourself little by little. Today I'm not good at it, but one day definitely I will become a great speaker. So only if you help me to subscribe my channel and like this video as you can. I know that initially no one is getting better, but make you better. Just subscribe my channel and see the videos, how many videos I made, so mainly in exercise, and I'm here just improve myself English. So you please help me and to subscribe my channel, because if more subscribers are there, then I am confidently make more and more videos, and that will give me more motivations and discipline, because discipline is that every single day I will come here and just talk myself. Okay, so my name is Susheel. My channel is based on some exercise, because nowadays I'm getting injured, so that's why I'm not able to do that, because my challenge is to do some push-ups, lot of push-ups. I think it is 1 to 2 lakh push-up challenge in this finishing the year, but my injury is too harder, so that's why I'm not doing the push-ups right now, and I'm speaking in front of the camera, and I like it when I'm talking in front of the camera. Okay, and that's great. When I'm talking in front of the camera, it is amazing. So when I think that in there is a lot of, I'm just making just little by videos and not sharing it, just talk in front of the camera, and then I have getting one idea that what if I'm talking in front of the camera, because when the camera is my in front of that, I am literally talking too much, and I am literally introvert. I'm not talking much about. So please subscribe and like the video. I know that there's a lot of days ago no videos comes here. I know that camera quality is not good, and all the people are seeing the how camera quality is. So that's the main thing. Everyday reading books is my target, and more I'm reading, then I think it's getting good at me. And I also need to be vocabulary, because sometimes I forget the vocabulary, how it is, but don't focus on that thing. Focus on how you talk. And yes, of course, I'm talking too fast when I'm in front of the camera. So next time my purpose is that not talk much too fast, that people are bored. Okay, so however you can do it and yourself life. I know that there's a lot of guys who see my video are greater in their life, do very hard work, and I appreciate their work. So please, if you don't do that, just keep it up some little work, make a course, follow them, and achieve yourself, and make a and open the YouTube channel. Okay, you can do it, boy. You can do it, girl. Whatever it is in front of that. Okay, so thank you so much. Again, I will come again. Thank you so much. We will meet next time. Thank you.